Grown Record Night is brought to you in part by the Free Catalog. For more information, write Free Catalog, Pueblo, Colorado, 8109. Okay, welcome to Butt Ball Theater.
Whoa!
Where we're here talking about balls and butts and balls.
And the magical area in between.
It's a good time. We've had a great time this week. No, I'm not. No, I've had a shitty time. Covering this goddamn election and all this shit. And
that's why we're doing Bizarro Backwards Show.
It's been such a Bizarro Backwards week. Tonight, we're proud to announce it's going to be a Bizarro Backwards show.
Backwards!
So stand by here in a couple minutes. We're going to start with Chip Chat, go to So to Speak, do a quick commercial break, come back with a great dig of the week, and finish off with what we played this evening.
And if you guys weren't watching earlier, listening earlier, you guys heard the killer set by Stevie Fever.
We're going to talk about that here in a few minutes.
Burned it up, man. The tables are on fire.
Oh, my butthole's on fire. I have a bad diet situation going on.
What?
Yeah.
You need some Popeyes on the road?
I've been eating all kinds of shit. I'll tell you what, man.
What's the best shit you ate on the road in your travels?
The best shit?
Yeah.
That Chinese food. I mean, like, I'm a big fan of the old takeout Chinese food, right?
Who isn't? What's your go-to, though?
General Tso.
Okay.
Or Sao. There's a great documentary about General Tso on...
Yo, Rockstar,
Netflix.
man. My man Jay got Rockstar just pouring out of his jeans. It's like he's stuffing these long cans down his trousers.
Yeah, he is. He's been known to.
He's like, yo, Mike, you want this new juiced energy? I'm like, Joe, what are you talking about? He's like, yo, it's just reach up my leg. So I just reached up his leg, had to go pretty far. I pulled out this tall can. It's room temp.
16 ounces of diabetes.
Oh, is it ever? Oh, Rockstar.
Yeah. Terrific, though. Terrific stuff. I love the Rockstar product. So, yeah, we did all this election shit this week.
Oh,
and,
crazy shit, man.
But life should be slowing a little down for me.
But I think the one thing for sure, though, is if there's any time that the country could need Grown Man Record Night making wax great again,
Sure.
it's right now.
Absolutely.
And so I think that's a good thing, man. I think everything that happened, that transpired this last week, really set this show up to really break through.
You know, I'll say this, like, even for people, and I think this is the most appropriate comment for this whole situation.
Without a doubt.
For this show in particular is, even out of the most dire of situations, if some people view it in that way, one of the greatest things that can come out of that shit is terrific art. And nobody makes great art when shit is happy and hunky-dory. Let's be honest, if everything was hunky-dory in the 60s, Bob Dylan would have been singing about lollipops and rainbows.
Hands up.
So, good things can come out of oppressed situations that certain people view as oppressed. So, if anything, gonna have some good art come out of this.
Oh, man, I think it's going to be some bangers.
Terrific. From comedy.
Oh, man, late night shows are going to have fodder for the next 4 years guaranteed.
Working in news is going to be fun.
Well, I knew the next 4 years is going to be a ride by the seat of your pants. When Home Skillet came out at like 3 in the morning to give his acceptance speech, and the first phrase he says is, "Sorry for keeping you waiting. Complicated business. Complicated." Well, other people counting votes. That's complicated business. And I'm like, this is going to be a wild ride of one-liners.
That sounds like a Grown Man Record Night graphic right there.
Oh.
Complicated business.
Complicated business, man.
It's complicated.
It's grabbing life right by the you-know-what skis.
And you know what? shit has been so crazy, and I didn't think we are gonna be able to do a show this week.
No, man.
And then, but anyhow, we got together and everything made everything right.
Formed like Voltron.
But everything's so backwards and just feeling out of skew. I don't really have a lot to say tonight. On paper, I'll figure it out along the way. So I figured tonight what we'll do is we'll do everything in backwards. So we're gonna start with Chip Chat.
Oh.
Are you serious?
I'll tell you what, man.
Okay. All right.
These are some jammy jams.
You guys brought some serious things over.
You know, right before I dropped the heat on this banger right here.
Right.
Oh, I mean, I haven't been on the show in a long time.
Right. People said they missed you. They just
I know, man. I've missed these guys too. Since the last time I've been on, me and the wifey bought a house.
Okay.
A fucking lawnmower.
All right.
A blower.
Okay.
What?
Easy.
A damn edger.
Okay.
What? Say it ain't so, man. I'm out there edging the driveway, man. No shirt. Like.
You got an edger and a weed eater?
Combo.
Oh, it's a combo.
It's a combo. You just.
It's not the one you just have to flip upside down. You got something real.
Yeah, it's like this guy with a metal blade, like with a wheel that you
Like
click on the back.
Garden weasel.
It's wild, man. It's wild. But yeah, man. So that's one of the big reasons why we haven't been over, because we've just been doing house shit, and then I got to work these Friday night football shows.
Yeah.
The best.
So God, man.
Simply the best.
Friday. I'll tell you what, man. Friday night football kids is the reason I dropped out of high school and got a GED.
Absolutely.
And this is like.
You gonna watch some sports this weekend?
Oh man, big time, man. I'm gonna watch some sports. I'm gonna hit the fucking gym.
Today I've been walking around asking people that. I've been walking around being like, yo man, what's up, man? You will be watching some sports this weekend? You're like, I don't know, man. Maybe kept a basketball game or something. Like, yeah, man.
Some ladies lacrosse.
Yeah, with sports. We're gonna watch some sports this weekend.
Are we? Oh, right here, man. So, yo, me and the missus, we slid through World Market, which is an alright spot, you know.
Sure.
And they got one of these late July. We have done 2 previous late Julys.
Yes, we have.
Yeah.
We got them at Salvation Army.
Where are they out of?
That's where you got the other late Julys?
I think I did. These are from Boston, Ma.
I don't know what that means.
Late July snack, Boston, Ma.
Boston, Mass.
Okay.
Sweet.
So bust these guys
What flavor?
open.
Bacon. What?
Bacon habanero made with organic yellow corn.
Hot man feet mood.
That's my favorite.
From Boston, it's going to open with an attitude.
I bet it didn't open that way. I bet you're going to tear the corner.
You're right. You got to know. Yep, you're right.
Yeah, you try to open it and it rips and the whole fucking side bag goes.
Kettle brand does that.
Hey.
See?
Okay, there you go.
That's dumb.
It's dumb. I don't like that shit. Kettle brand does that.
Yo,
shit.
can I see the what a knife?
This is my dad's.
You want the sword?
What a knife.
What a knife.
We already cut limes with it tonight.
Fresh lime. Right from the tree. Right from the tree in the backyard.
Yeah. It's a very tropical place, North Carolina.
Is it?
With all the greenhouse gas, it's becoming more tropical.
You with all the coal ash?
Happy Veterans Day, by the way.
What do you think about that? So it's like a tortilla chip.
I can tell you right now,
Not to be fucked with?
it has a lot of good flavor.
Late July has like an earthy kind of chip flavor, doesn't it?
It definitely almost the first couple bites you think it's stale, but
I
it's
gotta
not.
show this mug off.
Whoa.
Yo,
Oh, those are terrific.
this is
I gotta
good,
show
man.
this.
This is good.
I showed it.
And that's perfect for
That's
me.
what the chip looks like. Looks like a chip, tortilla. What is it?
Because my favorite pepper flavor that I've ever had is habanero.
Bacon habanero.
But oftentimes habanero is, of course, a little too much.
Very nice.
I don't think there's a nya in that word, by the way.
Where?
Habanero.
Habanero.
I don't see a tilde to you.
A tilde?
So stop it.
Let's talk about this tilde tomorrow.
Robert.
And that's good. It's not too over bacony. I was afraid it was going to be like bacon, 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 bacon.
It's not too hot and it's not too bacony to work like bacon bits.
Well, because the bacon.
It could be a little hotter.
Robert Meacham died today too.
Robert Mitchum died.
Hey, did you have some, Miss Jeff?
Man
Good,
called
man.
Uncle.
Those are
Man
terrific.
from Uncle.
It's good. World Market,
That's
man,
Robert
coming
Vaughn.
through.
That's Robert Vaughn.
Robert Vaughn, he died.
Because I asked the question, I wonder if Lewis and Daggett are invited to the funeral. These local lawyer jokes doing anything for anybody?
I'll tell you what, though. Some of those local lawyer commercials that you think are local lawyer commercials.
Oh, they tag them out across the country.
Yeah, because we had some of the same ones up in New York.
Oh, yeah. Robert Ballman, yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
You mean business.
I'll tell you what's crazy.
You need a good ass chip.
Yeah, this hey, this is up there for a chip of the year.
A chip of the fucking millennium.
Let's not mess around.
I'll tell you what, the first chip, making chips great again. This one right here.
Yeah, it's a good example.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I'll tell you what, man.
So my man Stevie Fever
We're actually going to do 2 chips tonight.
Oh, look out.
And I'm just going to grab a chair because
Come
I
on
got
up
a
in here.
story to tell you.
Okay.
I was going to actually do a
Grandpa Steve.
reenactment of this.
Grandpa Steve.
Hi, everybody. How y'all doing? We do Uncle Ray's on the show from time to time.
From time to time.
And the main thing we love about Uncle Ray's is he has a story to tell us. And tonight we have a cheddar sour cream. It's a wavy lay kind of chip. And but I'm going to read you a story. This is chapter 32 called The Value of Gratefulness. Even though I clutch my blanket and growl when the alarm rings, I am grateful that I can hear. There are many who are deaf. Even though I keep my eyes closed against the morning light as long as possible, I am grateful I can see. Many are blind. Even though the first hour of my day is hectic, I am grateful for my family. There are many who are lonely. Even though the routine of my job is often monotonous, I am grateful for the opportunity to work. There are many who have no job. When was the last time you were grateful for the air you breathe? What about the sunshine? Are you thankful for it? It is a constant struggle to be grateful every day.
Was there an exclamation point in the end of that?
Gratefulness. Making known to others in what ways they have benefited my life.
Reginald Denny.
Simple things to remember to help you demonstrate gratefulness in everyday life. I will show others I appreciate them. Appreciate you.
I appreciate you too, man.
Okay. I will write thank you notes. I will take care of my things. I will be content with what I have.
That's me all day
I
long.
will count my benefits rather than my burdens.
Those are all my faults. You
Yo.
just listed off my faults.
Uncle
in a row.
Ray speaks to us today.
You know Uncle Ray ain't paying by the letter.
So try the chip. I don't know. It probably sucks.
I just explained this to a reporter of ours in a convenience store. I was pulling out different bags and showing her the different stories on the back, and she was like, "Oh my God, that is so amazing!" Like she was so blown away by that.
Oh, was she?
Yeah, oh for
I
real.
mean, Uncle Ray has taught me a lot about how to treat other people, but he doesn't really make the best chips. And we have done a lot of Uncle Rays.
What's that? Is that 89 cents cheap?
Well, I mean, coming back to back from that late July, I mean, what the fuck,
That's
dude?
not a bad chip though. You think it's a bad chip?
It's pedantic.
How much was your bag?
A lot more than that.
I think it was
This bag was 89 cents. How much was your bag?
$2.99.
I like it.
$2.99.
$2.99.
This has a, I won't say Charles chip. It's a little less than Charles. But I've had this bag for a while, so it's a little stale. Although the freshness date's still good.
The potatoes remind me of the potato sticks.
My wife would see that bag every effing day and say, "I'm going to eat that," because she loves cheddar sour cream. And so that bag just stared at her for months. But I didn't want. I
Yeah,
wanted.
she really likes cheddar sour cream.
I wanted to save this for Uncle Ray's Theater, which I'm working on. But I decided tonight it was important to get this lesson of gratefulness.
We
out
should
there.
really have mood lighting for that shit.
We'll work on it.
Just a spot on you.
I'm thinking stop motion animation.
How about a real heavy
That takes a really long time. Trust me on that.
I know. It's taken a long time already.
Yo, it'd be
All right.
sweet if you drank Bud Light with lime.
Yeah?
Yo, where are those late Julys?
Right. Now it's on the slow speak now.
Oh! Now, I'll tell you what, man.
Would you buy? Where's that?
Hey, would you get the chair out of here, man?
I got
Fucking
the
my whole
grape.
name up.
You got the grape.
We can save that one. If you want.
If you got the grape, we're saving it.
Give me the chips. Can I say bye?
No, I don't have the chips.
The other ones.
No.
Somebody's hoarding chips. We got chip hoarders. Nobody's leaving this room till these chips come
Yo,
forward.
everybody empty your pockets, man.
I want to see lint.
We're running shit around here. Yo, only one not in this room fessing up is Jay.
Jay's done taking them outside. He's blowing cigarette smoke in them.
He's licking every chip and putting it back in the bag.
He's setting them on the curb.
He's a curbist.
Okay. So
Yo.
you guys brought a classic.
Well, I'll tell you what, man.
I've not seen this in years and years and years.
When I was a kid, man, this was like a treat getting these cats. And I think, for real, though, these may predate or come very close to the first clear soda.
Yeah, sure.
You
I
know,
would say that.
yeah, so original New York seltzer, if you guys don't know. I mean, I remember getting this shit when I was a kid up in New York and comes in mad different flavors, man. And it was like high end for back in the day, because back in the day they didn't have like crazy soda brands.
I remember when seltzers first came down here, and I was like, I just seen it on movies and shows. They had New York seltzer, and they had Zeltzer seltzer. Do you remember Zeltzer
Yeah,
seltzer?
yeah.
I think New York was better, though.
Oh, yeah, yeah. And they're always in this little bottle. Like, I've never seen it in any other thing. And a month or two ago, me and the missus were flying through World Market, and once again,
down here.
and they had cases and cases of this shit. Half of it was outdated, though, but if you dug through, you found some, like, new run.
Yeah.
Like I think this expires in 2018, so it's relatively new.
Hell yeah.
I wonder where this is from, man. I bet you it's from fucking...
New York.
Yeah, I bet you this shit's from
It
fucking
is.
Jersey.
On Instagram.
Jersey. But there's a reason.
Yeah, it's from New York, man. What the
There's
hell?
a rhyme to the reason for why you guys brought a few of these over. And I wanted to do... Yeah, hold that guy up.
Yeah. Damn.
This is a classic grape flavor. So what we're trying to do here tonight on Grown Man Record Night is we're going to make America grape again. And so we're going to drink this to make America grape again.
And
Right?
both Donald and Hillary, New York,
It's true.
even though Hillary's not really from New York.
New York!
All right, man. We're cracking it. And if I remember correctly, when I was a kid, this is one of my more favorite of the flavors, but not my most favorite.
I want to sing From Rags to Riches while you're saying, good stuff?
Light and refreshing, dancing around the edges of your tongue. It's effervescent. Light taste on the back end, but it's nice. It's nice.
Oh, that's just, I tell you what that is.
Did you listen to rap music when you drink this?
Pinky out.
That is goddamn perfect is what that is.
I know it is.
Talk about light and crisp and just, it's there but not there.
Yep. It's actually
Wow.
refreshing.
Where has seltzer been the rest of my life?
I mean, it's not my favorite of the New York seltzers, because I actually want to say the
I can't remember. It's been a long time.
vanilla.
Yeah.
Because the wife and I bought, I don't know what we bought, man. I think we may have bought
I can see what,
10 like a month or two ago, and we each had 2 each.
Here?
Yeah, World Market.
I can see why alcoholics would want to like drink this and around people that are drinking. It's kind of got that same, I don't know.
No, mixing that with vodka,
Well, yeah. Well,
that'd be out of control.
or I don't need to mix vodka with anything except my blood. It's such an abuse problem.
You're ready to mix it in your mouth. Man, Mikey Bananas, man, really thanks for having me on, man. And thanks for doing Bizarro World shit, because the world's on its ear.
It's on its ear. It's,
Nah, man.
I'm gonna put up a skateboard graphic because you're a skateboarder.
I know, I saw it when I was in here on chat.
You're
talking
a
to cats.
skateboarder. You like how I use the overlay for the text?
I do like the overlay.
So it picks up some of the ramp texture. Yeah, that's some next level shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Next level all day.
All right, so I'll tell you what, folks. We're going to take a quick commercial break here.
It's good Boss Man could be here. I hadn't seen him here in a long,
It's
long
been
time.
a long
No.
time.
It's been a long time since I've been to the Grown Man Record Night broadcast
And the
mega
First
class.
Lady as well.
And
in
the
the
first
house.
time you guys come back, what do we got here but the introduction to the opposites?
Whoa.
Yeah, it's
What
been
is that?
It's old Barth.
You have
Yeah,
a graphic
I heard
for the
that.
opposites?
It's old Barth from You Can't Do It on Television.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard that.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Good graphic, right?
Yeah, it's Barth Graphics. So I'll tell you what, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We're going to be right back here with a little more Garona Man Ricky. Brought to you in part by good old-fashioned Mitchum. We'll be right back.
Wrong graphic.
I'm a man who likes to have some fun. So every day I make sure I have me some. I root for the team that makes you stand up and sing. And I go for the beer that's known as the king. I'm a Cub fan and a Bud man. I'm a Cub fan, oh yeah, and I'm a Bud man. So come along and join me, everyone, and I'll show you two sure ways to have some fun. Hey, let's have some fun. All right. Holy cow. I'm a Cub fan, oh yeah, and I'm a Bud man. I'm a Cub fan.
You know Jewel's generics save you money, and the more you buy, the more you save. So now Jewel is offering you another choice, generics in the dairy case. They're a lower-cost alternative to some of the dairy products you're already buying. They're as wholesome as the name brands, and they taste good, too. And best of all, they cost less. The next time you're shopping the dairy case, consider generics. Now you have a choice of savings at Jewel.
You're watching TV Hamilton, Cable 14.
You see? What did I tell you? Chicago is being invaded by people from New York and L.A. who want our old style and old style life. Why? Because they don't have a double brewed beer with a big taste. That's why. Look at the outfits on these guys.
They think we dress like that?
Yeah, but they're not going to get away with it. Well, who's going to stop? Me. Remember, the old style you drink is one they'll never get. Hey, you big dummies, look what I got, huh? Walk, carry it. Old style, it's our great beer, and they can't have it. You see?
You know, a lot of people think I have the best seat in the house. No way. The best seat in the house is right here, cheering on the Cubs with the greatest fans in the world and the greatest beer in the world, Budweiser. Yeah, nothing quenches a Cub fan's thirst for victory quite like the king of beer. Holy cow, here comes another one. Cub fans, this Bud's for you.
All right, we're back on. Thanks for joining us for Grown Man Record Night and staying with us
Real special.
in this bizarro introduction to the opposites episode of Grown Man Record Night. Where we've been doing shit backward all night long. So we started with chip chat,
Crazy.
so to speak. I took a little commercial break, and now we're back.
I made a graphic I meant to send you. I'm going to go ahead and send it to you.
Okay.
Maybe you can show it. I think it's kind of funny.
Well, I'll tell you what. But we're getting.
Hey, Mike, come here a second before you leave. I got to show you something.
Oh wait, but I'm.
No, you remember that Flaming Lips movie?
Yeah.
I sent you a picture.
Oh, yeah. You want me to show it to these guys?
Sure.
Hang on a
Let's
second.
save the trouble emailing it to him.
All right, hold that up.
That's some cat was at a concert for the Flaming Lips, and
Whoa.
he looks like Boss Man.
Yo,
Oh,
yeah.
it
Looks
kinda
like a
does.
priestess, and I
100%. Right
took it into a pretty
face.
cool program, made a little graphic. So we'll add it to the collective.
Yeah, let's do that. That's nuts. So.
Yeah, man, send it to him. This would be great. This
Okay.
would be a great graphic.
Cool.
Well, especially let's dress it up for the holidays.
How you doing?
I'm all right.
I ain't seen you in a while.
Hell yeah,
Everybody's been real busy.
man. Politicking, high stepping, politicking, pulling my lapels forward.
Cooking.
Woo! It's been a good time, man. But I done threw up the Dig of the Week graphic.
Did you?
I did. Jay's got some Dig of the Week. Pick up that microphone, Jay. Tell us a little bit about what some of the pickups you got this week now.
I felt like I needed to go record shopping this week because I hadn't been in like 6 weeks.
Sure.
So I had a little bit of spare time on yesterday, which was Thursday, to stop in my favorite record shop in my hometown. And it was one of those places I was telling you earlier where every time I walk in there, I don't think I can walk out empty-handed because
Sure.
I feel guilty.
That's a good place. I wish that was in my town.
Yeah, even if it was like a dollar record, I still would buy a few dollar records just to buy something from the guy.
Sure.
You know, I mean, he's doing well. It ain't like he needs to.
Yeah.
I think what's cool about that place is he's a metal guy, so he might let some things go that some others might
That's
charge
where
a
I
little
get
more
my metal
for.
records from.
But you can get like Beatles
Yeah,
records
most of
and Psycho Year records cheaper there because
Well,
he's
he's
just not
getting a
as-
little higher because he's starting to
Okay.
figure out what he's got.
Right.
But he's also where I've picked up stuff like that. Jesus, I don't even remember the Monolord and Wind Hand and stuff like that. That
Right.
They had a
I don't
sleep
see
record.
at
They had a
any
sleep
other record stores around
They had
here.
a sleep record up there almost bought yesterday.
Sleep. You don't see sleep at many other places around here. Around here, at least.
Well, and two, like his good customers, like myself, if you walk in there and he gets a new shipment in,
yeah.
he'll let you go through it before anybody else.
Yeah.
So, or no, well,
Well,
like
he-
a bunch of used
I
records.
noticed he got a big, huge stack of records.
Yeah, and he'll
the
just
other
say
day.
go through them, and I'll just, you know,
Yeah.
they're all $2 or whatever. But anyway, so I was in there and I was looking through-
Hippo Records, by the way.
in
if
Greensboro, if
we
you're ever
didn't
in
say it.
Greensboro. Me and Mr. Bananas were talking last week about
Right.
you played an 80s record,
I did.
and we're talking about how good a lot of those 80s records are, and you don't see some of them. And we're talking about
Yeah.
Falco came up. I don't know what
That's-
Falco?
That's
Y'all were
true.
talking about Falco?
We were talking about Falco.
And
I'll
you
be
don't see
honest.
many Falco records come across. Well, I actually found one this week in the dollar.
And that's the
bin.
Rock Me Amadeus dude, right?
That's the Rock Me
Yeah.
Amadeus. Yep.
And I found this is The Sound of Music by Falco. And
I don't know nothing about it.
It's a maxi single. I don't know anything about it either. I haven't listened to it. It's just, it's got like a 10-minute, I guess, club version
Right.
and instrumental and the radio version or whatever. But it's just a maxi single, but it's got German on the back, so I think it was made in German.
German.
He was a German artist.
German
Yeah,
E
yeah,
was a
so-
killer. German E was a killer artist.
Yeah. And I was looking around. And I had to buy something, and I saw this on the wall, and it was a little bit of on
Not the
the
one you
semi-pricey side,
you
but
texted
Right.
somebody. You texted
yeah.
us about that.
And well, I already bought it though when I texted you.
Oh,
But and on a whim, I just went ahead and got Pink
Whoa,
Floyd, Adam Hart and
dude.
Mother,
I do love that.
Yeah,
record.
that's a good album, man.
and I had never listened.
You know,
to
that
it.
was their first UK #1 album.
Was it?
Adam Hart Mother, yeah.
It's good.
I love that suite. They added a lot of horns and strings and a choir to it. It was an
Yeah, that-
outside guy.
Yeah,
came
well, I
in.
like Uma Guma,
But
which
it's good.
I traded Mr. Bananas for a few months back, and I think this had the similar sound I'd kind of heard, and
Right.
so I was very pleased. I listened
It's
to
a
it
good
last
sound.
night.
Floyd's one of those bands for somebody that spans such a long career. I appreciate and really genuinely like every era of their music to some extent. Some more than others, obviously, but all of it I can really
He
appreciate.
also had a couple of their later records too.
I mean, Jesus, and like you were playing that Roger Waters earlier.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. What? I bought that on cassette from a yard sale. We'll talk about it later. The Pros and Cons of Hitchhiking. It was such a seminal record for me. Hearing that for the first time really blew my mind, as much as any Floyd album ever did.
The David Gilmour.
For sure.
I think the David Gilmour, the first David Gilmour.
You know
record
something
was right
about
up there.
That's true.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. I didn't mean to
It's
bust
okay.
the bubble there, but
It's okay.
that's something that really hit me, especially hearing it on vinyl. And I grew up listening to that on cassette, which was a great album, but hearing it on vinyl tonight was really. And I've got it. I just don't play it much.
You've got the one with the butt.
I got the real butt.
I got a label.
That one sounded good though, so I don't know what's going on. All right, dig of the week. What else? What you got, Jay?
That's it.
What you got?
That's it.
What'd you do?
I got a couple things.
You did it.
I picked up Traffic's, I guess it's their second album.
Whoa.
It's called Traffic on Island Records. This was a reissue, I think, but it's got 40,000 Headmen and Feeling All Right, which Probably the biggest album on that, right?
Yeah, hell
the song's
yeah.
been redone by like 100 artists.
Where did this come from? Local?
Yeah, I got it at Earshot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. Went to Earshot one day and talked to Fred with a PH.
PH.
Yeah.
For Fred.
And I got this in the used section. It's a a reissue. Four Men with Beards version of "Free Your Mind and Your Ass Will Follow."
Hell yeah.
Funkadelic. On a, is it a clear vinyl? Yeah, it's like a.
Oh, that's
kind of a
cool.
clear, smoky vinyl.
When's that from?
I want to say 2015 or 16.
I don't think I've seen that. I mean, I know that album. I don't have that album.
Westbound Records. It was. I think it was the album right before Maggot Brain. It might have been their second release.
That's some good shit.
So, yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell
That's
yeah.
all I got.
That's all you got?
That's all I got.
You know, me and the girlfriend went up to Asheville last weekend, and I ended up not going to any record stores because I didn't want to spend that kind of time or that kind of money. I was kind of in and out, I bought some NES games because that's kind of a quicker scan through and stab for me. Rather than going to a big record store, I'm probably going to spend a couple hours. But I bought a couple NES games, picked up Xevious and Blades of Steel for the
Blades
NES.
of Steel is
That's
good. I
stuff.
like Blades of Steel.
I picked up that. Then we went down right across the street and a couple miles up from where we stayed. There was one of those Goodwill outlets. Now, I don't know if you guys have ever been to a Goodwill outlet before. Love the Goodwills and hit as many as I can every week. Any day I get a chance to hit a Goodwill, I hit a Goodwill.
What's the outlet?
But the outlet...
They pick it? They hand pick it already?
It's on the other side like of a store, so it doesn't look anything like a retail store. There's these large bins, these
okay.
rolling...
There's one near here in Winston.
Yeah, right.
Or not
There's
here in
these
Winston.
rolling bins of merchandise, and everything's thrown in there like a garage sale just threw
You pay
up.
by the pound.
You pay by the pound. A garage sale throws up into a bucket.
My
There's
toothpick out.
multiple bins and stuff, and there's a lot of clothes, but you just find random shit. So I look for things that is just like, okay, a coffee maker, wait, but then there's like an Xbox controller, and like, okay, there it's getting kind of close. So you start looking. Actually, there was a couple of records up there, but I picked this up because I just couldn't help not picking this up. That's over here. It's one of the Fisher Price Play Farm
The
things.
barn.
The barn. It's missing the front
doors.
doors, but it was by the pound. Hold that bitch up. Man, it was I don't know, a couple bucks. I couldn't leave that in there. I had one of those when I was a kid. I'm looking for one of the tree houses. I'm not a big toy collector, although I kind of casually collect a few toys here and there. But I love the Fisher Price barn because I had that, and the tree house. Like I'm really looking for, because that's something that it's very metaphysical. I can't even explain into words to even talk about it.
You can do a little diorama?
We could do a little diorama action.
Or
for that
diarrhea
shit.
action.
Or diarrhea. Route 12, Ross says Egorama, Route 12 King Side Road. My dad's selling a lot of eggs. You know what I realized this week?
Sometimes I'll stop by there late at night when I go home.
This year has been the year of change. And let me tell you why this has been the year of change. This year I discovered that I'm a big fan of unsweetened tea.
Yeah.
Okay? Love it. I also discovered that I really like runny eggs. And in my entire life I've never eaten runny eggs. And the last couple of times I've gotten one on a hamburger where it squirts out and the yellow goes all the way down the side. And at first I'm like, oh, that's gross. Oh, it's a rooster cum. And then but after a while I start mixing in with the hash browns, and I'm mixing it in with my country fried steak. Everything's kind of jiving together. I ate it up with a fork that they give you. Those forks are free. You can use as many forks as you want. They're all
bacon grease in there is good.
Yeah, it's free. All them forks are free.
Are they?
Yeah. They don't publicize it. You can get as many forks as you want at IHOP. They have to keep bringing them to you, no matter how many times.
I need a fork.
Excuse me, ma'am, Flo, I need another one. You keep them coming. You fucking bitch. You keep those forks coming. You keep those forks coming, you fucking bitch. I swear to God. I swear to God.
Flow.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Superstar.
We haven't done a shot.
No, we hadn't.
We got to do what we played. We haven't,
Yeah.
We're going backwards. So
Oh, no, but I got one more for Dig of the Week. My Dig of the Week, I didn't go to the record store this week. I've been busy as hell with the election. I've barely been home. I mean, so much that the power got cut off. Cameraman stopped by early this week. I'm like, yeah, man, come by. He comes over here, and I'm like, yeah, man, I ain't got no power. So then we went up to a bar and housed a bunch of beers and nachos and watched Monday Night Football and came back here, and the power was back. I just didn't pay it.
Oh.
I got plenty of money. I just didn't pay it. But my Dig of the Week, I pulled out of the stack for this particular week and
You know you can set up auto pay.
specifically. No, their shit's fucked. That's why I tried to do that.
High Point's a backwoods kind of place.
This email address has already been used for an account. And I'm like, bullshit. I think you're making a mistake. That's what. Anyhow, one of my favorite Psyche out of this world records, the United States of America. And on the week where folks went out and voiced their opinion, they did it at the polls. They did it very decisively. And there it is. That's what it is. And that's the United States of America. There it is, and that's what it is. The United States of America. And so one of the craziest Psyche...
I wish we'd change our song to America the Beautiful. Such a better song.
Oh, beautiful.
That's the one.
For spacious cat. And the waves of
Did
grace.
you see where John Bon Jovi did an impromptu concert in Fillmore on the day before the election?
I watched a live
it
stream.
didn't help. It didn't help.
What was the deal with that? Like some pop-up deal?
It's just they were all coming out of the woodwork to sing.
Woodwork.
For political.
All right, let's talk about what we played.
All right, come out of here.
Jay's leaving. Oh, no.
We didn't play anything.
I didn't play nothing about it?
Jay didn't play anything.
Jay didn't play nothing.
You're free to go.
Free on man. Jesus Harold. I played this big old... No, I didn't play this big old stack. I played a little stack, and then you came in here and did a bunch of stuff.
I played some songs.
This was the Dig of the Week from last week. I picked it from the dollar spot. Sandy Nelson played that drum. This was great.
Is it good? I hadn't heard
Oh,
it.
it's fantastic. I played the first side. Look at the, I mean, of course they're all covers. But look at the covers.
Sunshine Superman.
Yeah, the Donovan song.
Yeah. Wild Thing. Sock It To Him JB. Is that James Brown?
Yeah.
Okay, it's funky?
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, it's got that soul-y kind of, yeah.
Sandy Nelson kind of banging the
Yeah,
drums.
it's terrific.
California kid banging the drums.
But a very cool record, especially.
Come on, everybody, it's a party by the pool. Sandy Nelson's going to play the drums. You think he played bongos first before he played the set?
Probably.
He's
So
that
that was
crazy
cool.
white
This
kid
was
on the bongos.
This was another Dig of the Week from last week. Synergy, that symphonic prog group by that one dude. Electronic realizations for a rock orchestra. Remember, I passed on this at the King Goodwill. I found it again for $1.
Was it good?
Yeah. I wish once I started playing, I was like, I should wait for Steve. He should roll.
What is it? Is it like keyboardy?
Yeah.
Electronic?
Yep. And
Moogie?
but still, look, it's on Passport. It's very proggy,
Okay.
but in a very synthy kind of way.
75.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's symphonic synth prog.
Mastered by Robert Ludwig.
Oh, it's got a little RL on the dead wax.
Well, it says it on the outside. I don't know about the...
Go RL in the dead wax. Go over the dead wax. That's how people talk, right?
That's cool. What else did you play? Yeah, this next one you played...
You know, I'm not
Yeah, I
busting.
think it does have an RL in it.
Look at there. Look at there now.
Look at you.
Look at there. Oh, look at there.
I did not suspect this of this record. When I saw the cover, I thought this guy.
That one?
No, the
Oh,
one
this?
you're holding. I thought that guy is like Charles
Bob
Nelson
James.
Riley, like or Rip Torn.
Rip
He
Torn.
looks like Rip Torn, or no, Rip Taylor.
Yar.
Rip Taylor.
Oh. I picked this up
With the
on
confetti.
yeah.
Yeah.
I picked this up on cover alone. It was in the jazz section at a place several years ago. Cracked Rib by Cal Collins and the Steve Schmidt Trio. But look at that. This is on More Pro Records, 85. So I don't usually buy a
That
lot
looks
of
like your boss,
kind of.
Jerry.
I don't buy a lot of jazz records from 85 because that's probably just a good rule of thumb to have. But look at this cover, Cracked Rib, and look at that gentleman down there. It was like a $3 jazz record, and I'll be honest, this record smokes. This guy's a guitar player, and it's terrific. It's a great album. So I'm really glad I picked that up. That's one of those times where that shit really works out in your favor, where you're like, nope, this cover, you can't not buy this cover, and it was like $3. Can't not buy this, and then I got it home, and I'm like, holy shit, this is terrific. With a dope cover. I win Jesus Christ of America in 1992. Woo-hoo! Next record I played, I just pulled out of the stack because I decided I wanted to hear it on my record album player earlier in the evening. This is the Cream, Wheels of Fire. This is the deluxe 2-record set. Gold Record Award, it says. I don't know which pressing this is, to be honest with you, but we played the side that had Crossroads and Spoonful on it.
It's the live side.
Yeah, the live version. I tell you what,
One
man,
of
that
the
live Crossroads. Woo! That's rock and roll up your old Buddy Hoyle right there. If you don't like that shit, you can just fuck right on off. That's some good stuff right there.
I've got an 80s repress of this.
I got that for a good price. It was part of a package deal, but the guy had no business giving me that record for the deal that he did because it's in great shape and it's a great version. Pulled this out. For some reason, I jumped into I didn't remember this thing having like just a bitch-ass side on it. And it was like Slow Jam Central, but one side is super funky.
So what is this shit log that Bananas is playing?
This one side is like, it's like Funkadelic.
The last song was good. The last song was funky and good. But leading up to it was pretty. There were a couple
It's like
that
the
were
first 3 songs on the album are like boom, like funk record. And first 3, and then like the last couple on the first side, and then the whole second side, Slow Jam Central. But a great album, nevertheless. That first side is pretty smoking because I played it on the show, and it was really funky, terrifically funky. So anyhow, and then Steve came on about it.
And then we played the Desert Sessions Volume 2, Status Ship's Commander Butchered.
That's a couple together, right?
Yeah, 1 and 2. One's on one side, 2's on the second. The releases are like 3 and 4, and I think I sat in a shop and saw them all. And I should have bought them because I said, "Hey, I'm gonna get this one. Do you get these in? Oh yeah, we get these in regularly. So next time I went, they didn't have them. Next time I went, they didn't have them.
Yeah.
So yeah, whatever.
I've only seen them on Discogs, to be honest.
Yeah, I was glad to pick it up. It was fun. And I think these guys were doing mushrooms when they recorded that because that second album.
The first one for sure. The first one's straight up mushrooms. The second one's probably straight up mushrooms. Seriously.
Or maybe pepperoni and mushrooms.
Oh, that's a great combination. If I have to, with a regular person that likes regular pizza.
I had a ham pineapple tonight. It's a good combo.
If I'm with a regular person that has to do like a regular pizza combination, pepperoni mushroom is one of my.
What about a BM, a beef and mushroom? That's my favorite.
That's good.
Combo.
That's
of
good.
The mushroom variety. So you eat the flesh.
Yeah. I like a good.
Your mom kind of ruined it for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody sent me, a cameraman sent me a little cartoon that was about mushrooms tasting like people.
That's funny. And very topical.
It was like toothpaste for dinner or one of those jobs. But anyhow, I busted this out, this Tribe Called Quest best of hits, rarities, and remixes, because they released a new album today. It's
And
the
they're
first
on,
album
they're on
that-
SNL tonight.
Yeah, and tomorrow night they're going to be
Tomorrow night.
Yeah,
Yeah, what am I saying?
They're gonna be on there with
I'm thinking
Dave-
it's Saturday. I took the day off. I think it's Saturday.
they're going to be on there with Dave Chappelle. This is the first album they've released in like 2 decades, and they say it's going to be their last. Not this one, but the next one.
Yeah.
They say it's going to be their last, and pretty cool to see them get together with Dave Chappelle tomorrow night on SNL. That's going to be great.
Dave Chappelle on SNL.
Dave Chappelle on SNL with a crowd
Chappelle on
A crowd
SNL.
called Quest. What's this all about? You played.
Well,
this
then
this
it's like-
started your business.
Then I was like, I want to play a set.
So you wanna play a set.
Get out of the way, put something on. So you played the Tribe.
You've got a set to play.
We started with what was it? Oh, Interstellar Overdrive by
Yeah.
Pink Floyd on their first album. This is a kind of a cool UK Columbia pressing. I'm not sure what year.
80s maybe?
I don't think so.
No, earlier than
I
that.
think earlier than that.
Okay.
Really nice. It's
I'll
its
write about
original
it.
shrink wrap and everything.
Yeah.
It sounds great. I wanted to hear Interstellar because if you've seen I went and saw Doctor Strange last week.
Oh yeah, what'd you think about that?
Fantastic.
Good movie.
Marvel's done a really good job with their like odd titles, and they did a really good job with this. And I saw it in 3D, and I would like to see it on acid. It's pretty. There's some amazing parts to it.
Wow. Okay.
But while he's driving his car, and there is a connection, and if you look at the second album, Saucer Full of Secrets, on the cover you see Doctor Strange standing there like throwing a spell, and they mentioned Doctor Strange in a song on Obscured by Clouds maybe, or one of those songs.
Really?
Yeah. Doctor Strange, keep changing sizes or something. Or
See where D&D got inducted into the Toy Hall of Fame?
Okay. So so I started with Interstellar Overdrive because that was what's playing in Doctor Strange's car when he's driving on the mountain roads. It was pretty cool. I thought they did a really good job with that. And then we went to
I want this.
a little Noi.
I want it all
I
of it.
think that's the first song, which is a long. I didn't play the whole song. It's called Hollow Gallo.
I want that business.
Picked it up last year, I think. It's on the little white vinyl.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Then I saw this on your shelf, and I was like, you know what? I want to play that. I didn't know you had played Wheels of Fire, but I played a song, Dance
Oh, is that mine?
Dance the Night Away. Yeah.
Oh.
Dance the night away. Little song.
Yeah, this
I
shit
just
right
dropped my
here.
mic.
Oh,
I just dropped my mic.
Oh,
I just dropped
no.
my mic. I just dropped my mic.
show's over. Let's start it
So
all over.
we went from a little Cream from the 60s to a band called Osric Tentacles.
Yeah, how did
This
you
is
how do
from,
you
like,
know anything
90.
about this? You already knew about them?
I think I showed this record a couple weeks ago, I think, when I picked it up on my Atlanta trip.
I don't remember that, and I don't know shit about
don't
this
remember
band.
nothing, but
no, I don't remember nothing.
This came out in 2014 on Record Store Day, I think, but it's only 2 songs. There's a song on the first side and a live song on the second side. The album was from 1991.
Right.
They're like an early 90s, very prog-ish, lot like if you're listening to Gong and Can.
What the fuck? I mean, I don't know anything about these guys.
They throw a lot of like, natural sounds in and stuff like that.
Field
too.
recordings and shit like that.
Yeah. It's really cool.
It was
Osric
great.
Tentacles.
That
It was-
really, I was in the other room and this was on, and I was like, holy shit, what is that? I expected to come in here and it be, I don't know, something I was familiar with, but I had no idea about this. So
yeah, I would see them in the sidebar. If you're on YouTube listening to Gong or you're listening to, I don't know, maybe Can, you might see them in the sidebar.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, that sounds pretty cool,
yeah,
so
I'm totally naive to
came
that.
across it. And then Little Headhunters was I thought was maybe what we should do next. It was, what we listened to was a song called
Butt balls.
Vein Melter.
Oh,
Yeah.
the main vein?
Vein Melter. Little Headhunters. Really great fusion album.
Oh, it's,
One of Herbie's best.
I don't have that.
You don't have that?
I
And
don't.
then we listened to a song off of Angel's Egg, which is the second of the 3 in the Gong trilogy. I don't even know what we listened to, but it was on that Angel's Egg album. Ha!
That's a crazy box set, man.
It
That's
is.
really cool.
It's nuts. From there we go can, because you brought out some okra.
I did.
Pickled okra.
I brought some pickled okra.
You know
My
what?
mom
I've
brought
got
out.
some pickled okra. So we put on a little spoon. I think it's the name of the song. I think. I could be wrong. Yeah, I don't think we listened to that. But I can't tell you what we listened to.
It was a song about
And then,
it.
since Boss Man
Boss
was
Man was here.
he was like, yeah, things are going good. Let's put on a little Bertha Butt Boogie
Of course.
from Jimmy Castor Bunch from 1974.
Hell yeah.
1974. Then the Beatles. Everybody's got something to hide except for me and my monkey.
That's the one I'm missing right there.
This
White
it
Album.
didn't sound like it, but that record of mine is warped as hell. But it plays
Yeah.
plays it pretty well.
I need to spend a little bit of money and get like a decent White Album.
Yeah, that's one that you want to get a good one.
And I really don't want to reissue, to be honest. I really want to find a good, just
Mm.
clean.
There's so many different versions.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to be first edition and I just need a nice White Album,
Yeah.
like everybody does.
Then a little Les Claypool and Sean Lennon
Yeah.
after the Beatles.
That's a great album.
I think it was Oxycontin Girl. She's an Oxycontin girl in the heroin world. He definitely had a Les Claypool sound to it, that little bass. Boom, bow,
Yeah.
bow, 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 bow. How about some Skull Snaps? In the vein of just head-tripping music, I'm Your
I'm a
Pimp.
pimp. Bum, 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 bum.
Wear my hair to the side and walk with a limp.
Bum, bum, bum.
And then was a little pros and cons of hitchhiking.
Oh, like I was saying
I
before,
think it
man.
was Running Shoes is the name of the song. Stood by the roadside, my soul's a
I love how, and I don't know about the LP,
We got
but
a pretty good lineup of Eric Clapton, Phil
Phil
Collins,
Collins is on there, right?
David Sanborn wailing on the sax. Actually doing a pretty good job. I mean,
Yeah.
some people get tired of David Sanborn.
Yeah.
He's cheesy. He's cheesy, but he plays a damn good sax on this album.
But how they do the songs in the order of like time of day.
Yeah.
Like 4:59
All the songs
a.m.
have a timestamp on the front of them.
That blew my mind when I first heard this. Like I said, it was a cassette, and I put it in, and the way like
And you know-
riffs would reappear on the album.
Yeah, interesting. What's interesting about
love
this
that.
record is I learned this recently was when they were done with I guess it was Animals, and it was like, what was the next album going to be? Roger pitched two album concepts, and it was The Wall and The Pros and Cons of Hitchhiking. He pitched to the band, and they were like, yeah, I think The Wall's kind of the cool idea. Let's do that. So they did The Wall, and then this became his first solo album. So I love this record. I love it.
It's incredible.
And I do hope to see Roger next summer here in Greensboro.
Yeah.
I finished it up with Achilles' Last Stand, and we listened to like the added value album off the deluxe set, and it's called
Butt balls.
Two somethings are one. What the hell is it called? It's called Two Ones Are One. Two O1ERWON. Two Ones Are One, which is Achilles' Last Stand. But I guess it's a working title, which is kind of a stupid working title. Achilles' Last Stand's a much better title.
I would have to agree on that.
One of my favorite Zeppelin songs.
Probably the
And
best.
a great Hypnosis cover, as you remember, the weird item and it's on the table.
Tilt it forward. You got glare going on. There you go.
Looked like an Addy that I won back in the 90s. I had a black Addy that looked very similar to that,
Inappropriate.
which is an advertising award.
That's inappropriate.
And the deluxe looks like this on the back end of it. So they do a little negative action on it.
Hell yeah, man! I love some negative action. Yeah,
Is that it? That's it.
That's
what
pretty
we
much.
played.
That's pretty much what we played this evening.
Should we do a shot?
We should do a shot. Why don't you hook us up one up?
Okay, hold on.
I want to talk about.
We're doing the show backwards, right? We would normally start out with a shot.
That's pretty true. Because I did want to mention, there's a few of us out here that are going to give a shit about this. But in news. Hang on a second. I'm gonna DL some shit. The news. I'm gonna talk about a couple of things. And while Steve's up, because he probably doesn't give a shit about this or know who these guys are. He might. I don't want to say that. But for my electronica fans out there, especially old Warp artist electronica, Alltecker has released. They're re-releasing 3 of their albums here, and some of the just most classic core Alltecker stuff to ever come out.
What's Alltecker?
It's a Warp label, very weird, kind of Aphex Twin. Oh, thank you. And very weird shit. But that not something you would have found very easily on vinyl to this point, for sure. And especially that one in the middle. I think it's Amber,
Okay.
or it's got the song Amber on it.
I wore this jacket and hat, by the way, for Leonard Cohen.
Oh yeah, well
in honor
that's.
of Leonard Cohen.
Hang on, we're not there. We're not there yet.
We're not there.
That was one of the things that was in the news, was the Alltecker release. We talked about the Tribe Called Quest new album coming out, and he's going to be on Dave Chappelle.
Well, let's talk about it.
And then, hang on, let me see about it.
Damn it.
The last thing I got to talk about is Leonard Cohen.
So
After this shot that we're going to take about him. So we'll take the shot and then we'll talk
I
about
think
it.
Leonard Cohen. I think Leonard Cohen is one of the greatest of our time songwriters. I mean, Dylan's up there, but I think Leonard Cohen, to me, has written one of the most perfect songs ever.
I know Leonard Cohen. I'll be
Hallelujah.
honest. This is how I know Leonard Cohen. From the Natural Born Killer soundtrack. And I heard that song, Girl, I've been waiting. And I'm like, who the hell is that? I heard like half that song, and I'm like, holy shit, who's
Not
that
a great
guy?
singing voice, but it's got that eeriness
Yeah.
to it.
Well, let's take
It's
a
very
shot before we
dark.
talk about
This
it.
is for Leonard
Because we're going to
Cohen.
reverse.
I hope you guys have something going on.
Reversers and I take a shot of tequila, and I'm pulling at a lime, especially when I'm a little intoxicated
I
already.
actually brought something. I want to show it to you.
And I start pulling that lime. I imagine that's flesh. It's flesh I'm pulling away from the bone. And it makes a tequila shot all that much more primal. As I'm ripping the flesh away from the white part of the lime rind.
So I brought my guitar tonight because
Yeah.
I love Leonard Cohen, and I actually have a book of Leonard Cohen music.
Oh, that's pretty cool,
It's the
man.
Leonard Cohen collection. This has got tons of really cool songs.
Yeah, that's pretty goddamn awesome.
Chelsea Hotel, So Long Marianne, which is one of my favorites. Hey, That's No Way to Say Goodbye. Just tons of great stuff, and I just like to every once in a while whip out stuff like this and play it.
That's pretty cool shit, man.
Yeah.
Well,
Great book. Suzanne's in here. Who by Fire is really effing cool, by the way. You know, the funny thing is, Hallelujah is not in this book.
Really?
Bird on Wires in here.
That's not my favorite. It's
Well,
a great song.
The funny thing is, my sister posted that someone had rewritten Hallelujah for Christians, and it's a great Christmas. It's become a great Christmas song that they want to sing on Christmas Eve. And of course, I had to tell her that that's about as sacrilegious as telling me that, you know, if I
As
would've
me
said
watching
something about
Junkie's
Jesus
Christmas
or God
on,
or whatever, it's just as sacrilegious to take that song, which is perfect to me,
Yeah.
and twist it for your own purposes.
Yeah.
But you know, that's what people do.
That's
So-
what people do. Hey, go grab your business, Steve. Play us out.
Oh, you want me to grab my business and play us out?
Play us out.
You won't
Because
get-
we
you won't get
finished.
popped?
We finished the evening.
You won't get popped?
Yeah, let's pop it out. I'll play. You can play us out.
I'll try. How about I take that other mic? My pants are about to fall off, by the way.
Steve's pants are falling off. It's all going downhill from now, folks. We appreciate you joining us for Grown Man Record Night, where we're live every Friday night on the Ustream. And we try to do the show every Friday. And I tell you what, folks, we're up to this is going to be episode number 194, 195. So we're creeping up on just a few weeks away from doing our 200th episode. And it has to be sometime around Christmas time that we're going to actually be topping that 200 episode. And I hope it's a time where it is Christmas, or around that time where everybody's giving thanks and everybody's in a good mood. Everybody's got a few days off, a few extra days off from work, and I'm going to have several days off from work. So I'm thinking that 200th episode, if that airs in that time, what a great time that's going to be for fellowship, for just good spirits all around the Grown Man Record Night studios. So, man, we hate for Leonard Cohen to leave us this evening.
I think I turned the music. Channel 3 was the music, right?
Yep.
I killed it.
All the way down. So, all right, folks. Thanks for joining us for Grown Man Record Night. We'll be back next week for some brand new shit of some sort. But to send us out here this evening is going to be Steve Fever playing us a little tribute to Leonard Cohen. So stay tuned for that, and we'll be seeing you next week around about it.
The damn thing was tuning the wrong tuning.